Hi, everyone. This is Mrs. Clutch for those of you who don't have me. And we are going to be going over, well, I guess I should say happy first day back from spring break, first week back from spring break. We're going to be going over today some stem and leaf plots. Probably something that you learned a little bit in sixth grade. We just want to make sure you understand how to write them, how to read them, how to interpret them. Um, and and today I have even had my coffee mug for this. Right? I even have that ready for us. So I'm going to show you a couple different sheets, and then those sheets will also be posted along with this video if you want to pull them up and go over them. We're going to be doing the stem and leaf this week. We'll also be doing box and whisker plot later this week as well. And this will just, again, be for the honor students. Starting next week on April 13th, we will be going into our module 5, which is more of the geometry. Everybody will be starting with that. And then once we're done with that with honors, we'll go into some 8th grade standards. So hopefully you're all doing well and staying safe. So we're going to go ahead and get at this. I have to make sure that I can find the page I want to be looking at. All right, so this first one is reading and interpreting the data on a stem and leaf plot. Now, the one thing you really need to remember is look at this, and let me get my annotation. Make sure you're looking at this key. This key is telling you that this line is separating your tens digit from your ones digit. Now, what this stem and leaf plot means is this means that the first number, again, let's read this, cups of coffee sold at a coffee vending machine outlet in 2 weeks. So this would mean that 1 week there was 1 day there was 50. The next day there may have been 52. A different day there was 58. Notice these are in numerical order. And we have our stems here and our leaves here. The reason that we do this normally and we use stem and leaf is when all of the data is really close together. This is just a really easy way of saying, okay, there were 4 of these that were in the 50s, 4 of these that were in the 70s, and 6 of these that were in the 60s. It kind of gives us more of a visual of exactly how this is being broken down. Sometimes this line could be separating a hundreds digit from tens and ones. Sometimes it could be a decimal, which we'll actually get into a little bit later. So then we have all of these questions that are being asked. What is the maximum number of cups sold? Well, we can see that the maximum number of cups sold is, this is super fun, 78. How many days show less than 60 cups? Well, here is our 60, so there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 52, 58, and 59. So that would be for 4 days. Average sales, I'm going to leave that for you guys. All it is again, just finding the mean of this data, making sure you add up all of the data points and then divide by whatever your total number of data points is. So going down, I'm just actually, in this one, I'm just going to stop it right here and I'm just going to take a screenshot of this so we can go back to it. So this is what we are doing. And I go ahead, I'm going to have you guys finish this sheet while you're working. There is an answer sheet included, so you can double check that. If you want to print it out, fine. If you just want to write it on a separate sheet of paper, that's fine as well. So this is the basic on how to read a stem and leaf plot. I'm just going to save this. All right. Now we're going to move on to, see if this is what I want. We're going to move on to this one. Let me just erase my numbers. So even when I first looked at this one, I was like, ooh, here's our numbers. What do they actually want me to do? Do they want me to, am I going to make my stems the tens digit, or am I going to make my stems the tens and ones digit? I wasn't quite sure. Then I looked down at this key here and I said, well, if this says 28 line 3, which means there would be the 28 here and the 3 here, what that means is that this is the key. So that is 28.3. So I know now that this line separating it is going to be a 28 and a 0.3. So I'm just going to try to use some of this if I can. So I'm going to look at my, this is not working the way I want it to. All right, so I'm going to look at my stems here, and I can see up here, I have 28, 29, and 30. So my stems are going to be 28, 29. Oh, that's getting crazy. And 30. Now I want my 28s to go in numerical order. So again, I'm going to look at my 28s. I have this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And those of you that are in my class, you know I'm probably going to end up forgetting one. So we have a 3. You don't need to put commas in between, just leave like a space. So I've used this. Helps if you cross it out. I have a 6, a 7, an 8, and a 9. So I have a 6, 7, 8, and a 9. So I've used all of the 28s. So now I'm going to go to the 29s. 29.5, 29.2, 29.6, 29.4, 29.6. You'll notice we have two 29.6s. So we do actually want to write 2 6s to make sure we have all of our pieces of data. So I'm going to start with 29.2. At that one, I have a 5, I have 29.4. 29.5. 2 29.6. And 129.7. Okay, last I have 30, and I have a 30.6 and a 30. Even though this doesn't have a decimal though, I need to have it as a placeholder. So I need to have that 0 there, meaning it's 30.0. And then I have the 30.6, so I have a 0.6. Everything else on this page is the exact same as what we just did, still just interpreting the graphs. And then there's a spot then down at the bottom. I've now saved this, so this will be on your page as well. And so then I will, and I'm just kind of looking to see, so I'm going to write this back up. So then this one, and then what I will do is I will have this one will be on there as extra homework and practice. I'm sorry, I know you can't see it through all of this. That third one will be on there as extra homework, practice, as well as a couple more. But this is what I want you to be working on right now. These are called, again, stem and leaf plots. I'll do another video this week on the box and whisker plot, which we've done a little bit of, but we're also going to talk about outliers when it comes to that. If any of you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your math teacher. You can reach out to me as well through email if you need to. And you can post, my team, you can post the questions here on your Microsoft Teams. I hope you guys have a fantastic day and keep learning. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.